So hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet and today we have the all new Toyota Glanza. Now this must be a very familiar car. It looks really familiar because it is based on the Maruti Suzuki Baleno. So stay tuned to this video as we will tell you everything you need to know that has changed in the all new Toyota Glanza. So guys, let's start off with the very front end, and the first thing that you will notice that the car looks exactly the same, but there is one difference that has been made, and that is this grill. This grill is new. It features two chrome slabs that run across plus this huge Toyota logo. Rest everything remains the same. You get the same headlamp unit over here. Now this features LED DRLs over here and a projector that's LED and that is really bright. Visibility is absolutely awesome. You get a fog lamp in the bumper over here that is halogen, but that's not LED. But overall guys, from the front end the car looks really good, and plus apart from the grill, nothing has been changed from the Baleno. The car exactly is the same like it was. So now coming to the side profile, you will notice that nothing has changed, and the car exactly looks the same. Starting from the design, from the elements like the chrome over here, the body lines, to the wheels. Now the wheels are exactly the same. The design of the wheels has not been touched, though they look really good. They are 16-inch alloy wheels, machine cut alloy wheels that has a really nice design to it, and these Apollo tires provide excellent amount of grip. You get body colored ORVM with an integrated indicator over here. You get a chrome strip running all the way from the A pillar to the C pillar. You get chrome handlebars, keyless entry. You also get UV tints on the glasses that are really nice because sometimes it becomes really hot, so they prevent some of the harmful rays to enter the car and keep the car a little cooler. Also you get an antenna over here. You get a spoiler. Everything remains the same guys. From the side also the car, it looks really awesome and really fantastic, especially in this red color. So this is the engine of the Toyota Glanza, and this is a 1.2 liter petrol engine that is mated to a CVT transmission. Now it's a 7-step transmission, and I'll tell you more about that when I drive the car. So this engine pumps out 82 bhp of power and 113 Nm of torque. Now that's really decent amount of power for the city as well as the highway. I'll tell you about the mileage figures and the rest of the engine while I'm driving the car. So as of now, again a quick engine brief. It's a 1.2 liter petrol engine producing 82 bhp and 113 Nm of torque. So guys, coming to the last bit of the exterior, that's the rear of the car. Now here are a few changes that one might notice. One is a very obvious change, that you get the all new Glanza badging over here. Again a Toyota badging and the V badging over there. So there are two variants of this car. One is a G and one is the V variant. So today what we are driving is the top of the line petrol CVT. That's the V variant. Otherwise everything else remains the same. Nothing has been changed. You get the same brake light unit with a combination of halogen and LEDs over here. You get a rear wiper along with a washer. You get an integrated LED strip for the brake light over here on the spoiler. You get this huge chrome strap that run across the tail lights. Now Toyota could have done something different over here. Toyota could have either finished this in piano black or in some other color, you may say, just to make the rear a bit different from the Baleno. Also guys, you get a parking camera over here along with parking sensors. Now since we're talking about the rear, let's quickly hop onto the boot. So to open the boot, you have to first unlock the car, and then you have a button over here, so you just press it and there you go. That's a 336 liter boot. It's a very deep boot. You can keep a lot of luggage. If you want more space, you can fold down the rear seats. A 60-40 split. So yeah guys, that's about it. It's got a fairly deep inner boot, and the boot lid is not that light, has some weight to it. So yeah guys, otherwise the car looks really good from the rear, and once again nothing has changed in the rear except these badgings. So guys, now we are at the front driving seat of the all new Toyota Glanza, and the very first impression, there's a lot of space over here. The fit and finish quality is really awesome. This is the top of the line variant, so you get all the necessary features inside the car. You get a wrapped steering wheel that is not very chunky, but yeah, I mean it's a pretty decent steering wheel. So you can adjust the steering by this lever. So there is rack and pinion, both options are available for you to adjust the steering according to your height and according to your seat. So let's talk about the seat now. The seat, exactly everything inside also is the same, from the upholstery to the infotainment system to the instrument cluster. Everything remains the same like it was there in the Baleno. Nothing has changed except you get Toyota badging over here, and once you start the car, on the infotainment system there is this Toyota badge that is displayed. Apart from that, the AC controls, the infotainment system, the instrument cluster, the steering mounted controls, start stop button, all the power windows button, everything remains the same like it was in the Glanza. You also get a vanity mirror with a light. Now the G variant does not feature this because it's a lower variant, so it does not feature a vanity mirror on the driver's side along with the light. You get a rear view mirror that has an auto feature. Now you can press this if you want it manual or auto. Otherwise guys, there's a lot of space over here. This is a CVT, as I told you, so the gearbox over here is really neatly placed. You get a lot of space to keep your bottles, you get bottle holders, you get cup holders over here, you get a charging unit. So yeah guys, there's a lot of space, and this seat is really comfortable, so you can adjust it. Now the driver's seat is manually adjustable, so there's a height increaser, and then there's a regular seat stuff. You can adjust the distance from the pedals, you can adjust the backrest. Otherwise guys, it's a really nice seat, it's a comfortable place to be in, and it's a fantastic thing that Toyota has done. But anyway, they could have made something different over here. It looks exactly like I'm sitting in the Baleno with a Toyota badge over here. So yeah guys, that's the front seat, that's the front section. Now let's go to the rear and tell you more about that. So now we are at the rear seat of the Glanza, and as you can see that the front seat is adjusted according to my height. I'm a 6 feet plus person. Still there is some amount of knee room and headroom left. Now the Baleno was really famous for its rear occupant spacing, so obviously the Glanza will be, because it's exactly the same car. Now let me shift this side and tell you more about it. So shifting from one place to another is not a problem. And there's one thing that this car lacks in, is it does not have a center armrest. So I mean, if you're 4 people traveling, still you have to keep your arm somewhere here. That's really irritating. It also does not feature a rear AC vent. That's a bummer. And you get a 12-volt socket over here, and you get some space to keep your maybe phone or your wallet. Otherwise guys, there's a lot of space in this car. I mean, if you want to travel with a relaxed mind and a relaxed position, like, this car is really awesome. It has a lot of space, but the only thing is that if 4 people are traveling, I would really recommend that a center armrest should be there. Cup holder is not required, but a center armrest, yes, that is lacking. That should be there. Otherwise guys, it's a really nice car, and I really like the rear. So guys, we are back at the driving seat of the Toyota Glanza, and again a quick engine brief. So this is a 1.2 liter petrol engine. It produces 82 bhp of power and 113 Nm of torque. It's made it to a CVT gearbox. Now that's a 7-step gearbox, as I told you, and the ride quality is really awesome. It is really fantastic. I mean, as far as the suspension goes, I'll tell you that the suspension of the car is not on the hard or not on the softer side. It's somewhere in between, and it gives a really awesome ride quality. I mean, I've been driving this car in the city for a couple of days now, and I took it on the highway for just a single stretch. It performed fabulously on both. As far as the mileage efficiency goes, right now in the city I'm getting close to 12.9 kilometers per liter. That's a petrol engine giving you that in the city, and on the highway we clocked close to 24 kilometers. Yeah, that is from a petrol engine. Doesn't sound true, but yeah, let it be like that only. NVH levels are really awesome. The car is really quiet. You can hear very less noise from outside. And as I told you that this features a 6-speaker infotainment system, so the audio quality is also really nice. And the seats, talking about the seats, are really awesome. The driver's seat is completely adjustable as far as the height goes, and the rack and pinion of the steering, so a driver of any size and stature will be able to accommodate in this seat really well. It's a very driver friendly car. And talking about the CVT, so the CVT gearbox is really smooth. The power delivery is really smooth and awesome, and when you want to overtake someone, you just have to put your foot down. So what happens, so when you put your foot down, so I'll show you. So you have a full band of power that comes in, and the lag is really less. I mean, there is no turbo for the lag, but I'm talking about once the car is at a low speed and you want to overtake someone. Like right now I am at 40, and if I want to overtake someone who is at the speed of 50, so I must be able to overtake him at the speed of 60. Now that's some maths over there. I don't know why I do that. So right now I'm at 40 and I press the pedal, so you can see it reaches 60 at close to 2 seconds. That's good amount of power. Now the 82 bhp helps both in the highway and in the city, and the drivability wise this car is really awesome. I mean, I'm just enjoying how this car is performing as far as the mileage goes. Let me tell you, it's just astonishing. I mean, 12.9 to 13 in the city. I mean, it will give obviously more. I'm talking about bumper to bumper traffic, and on the highway close to 24. If you keep your foot really light, you'll get close to 25, 26, and that is just fantastic. Otherwise guys, there's nothing changed in this car like the Baleno was. This is the exact car, except there are two changes inside. That there's a logo in front of you that's on the steering wheel, that has changed, and when you switch on the car, as I told you, you get a Toyota display over here. So that is all, nothing else has been changed. It's a very fantastic car, guys, to drive around in the city. It's a very fun to drive car, is what I mean to say. And the steering response is really awesome. So, I mean, on the highway as far as in the city, I mean, the steering response, you can see that the steering response is really awesome of the car. I mean, it just shoots towards the corner if you just tuck the car in. So, and these tires, these Apollo tires, the grip levels are really awesome. And I'm just impressed, guys. I mean, it's such a smooth, power delivery is so smooth and so linear, and you have the top end and the mid-range over there. So yeah, as far as the acceleration is concerned, so you can just floor it, and the meter just keeps on climbing all the way, I guess, to 180 or 200 if this car is not locked. I have not done a top speed test yet. But yeah, guys, it's a very nice car. The AC is really excellent. I mean, seriously, I'll tell you guys, right now the temperature is, I mean, it is pretty hot outside. It's close to 30 degrees, and the temperature over here, what I've set is 27 or 27.5. But still the AC cools down the cabin really fast. I mean, a rare AC vent would have helped, but the AC of this car is really awesome. So yeah, guys, it's a big thumbs up from my end. I really like the all-new Glanza. So guys, that was the all-new Toyota Glanza, and I hope I explained the car well to you. Now this car is priced at 8.2 lakh ex-showroom, and if you have anything else that you need to know, please mention it down in the comment section and we will get back to you. Until then, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. Till then, I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you for watching.